Welcome to the Great Bay Foundation podcast, Social Entrepreneurs. In their own words, Eileen Hayes is director of Amos House, an organization designed to help the homeless help themselves become self-sufficient. She talks about ways in which her culinary training program not only creates jobs, but also generates revenue to support the program. It's become a model of nonprofit social enterprise in Rhode Island.
My name is Eileen Hayes. I'm the director of an organization called Amos House that was founded 32 years ago to provide services for homeless men, women, and children. Our mission is to help people who are homeless become self-sufficient and help people help themselves. About 4 years ago, maybe actually 5 years ago, we were working with a number of men and women who were homeless who had come to us to live in our programs, and many of them were needing to find work and had very little skill. So we decided that the thing that we needed to do was to provide some sort of training that would help them move towards independent living and self-sufficiency. And because we had been in the business of providing food in our soup kitchen for 32 years, we felt like the culinary industry was something we knew something about. So we started a culinary training program that was a 12-week program that trained people in food handling and safety, as well as all the basics of being an assistant chef in a kitchen, and help people study for and pass the National Serve Safe exam. And even after we had done that, we felt that we needed to help people find jobs. And so we wanted to connect the employment training program to a business that would generate jobs for our guests, as well as generate some income that would eventually pay for the program. So we started our catering business called More Than a Meal Catering, and at the time we were just doing food in schools, summer programs, schools, after-school programs, and then ultimately grew to provide private catering. And over the course of the last 4 years, we've provided about 25 jobs for people. And some are jobs that are permanent, full-time positions with benefits, and other jobs are used as stepping stones to help people learn how to be good employees and get through the beginnings of what it's like to go back to work, and then eventually, once they've passed a certain set of milestones, move into the restaurant industry. It's been a fascinating ride for us to grow the business, and we've had a lot of bumps along the way, but we've also learned a tremendous amount about being a nonprofit organization, running a business. In many ways, we've had a triple bottom line. We've been able to put people to work, and that generates money that goes back into our community. We've been able to generate some income that can begin to pay for programs. And what we do when we tell people that they get more than a meal, rather than have their profit go to a private company, the profit goes back into feeding people who are homeless. It's changed the perception of our organization in our state of Rhode Island. People are actually looking at us as a model for social entrepreneurships, and it's allowed us to really think about how the whole organization can really be defined in terms of helping people really get on their feet to become self-sufficient. So it's been a really exciting process over the last few years. And you know, part of what we're doing is to really help people see that even though people have had difficult lives, they may have been incarcerated, they may have struggled with addiction, they really can give back and become part of the community and be viable citizens. And when you see our graduations and you see the way that people have felt after having completed something, it's really a miracle every day that people who never thought they could do anything are actually becoming successful. So just, you know, for every job we create, we feel like we've done something really important in the community.
To learn more about the work of the Great Bay Foundation, we invite you to visit our website, www.greatbayfoundation.org.